Hello, welcome to another video. This will be another Boogie2988 reaction. Another one of his game videos. The reason I'm doing a reaction to this is because of the game Ruben's been playing lately. Anthem wants $20 for an armor pack. Anthem will fail with the...
What's up? Ladies and
gentlemen, this is about
Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. Hold up.
Also,
you guys remember just last week?
Just heads up, any future Anthem related videos Boogie does, I'm actually going to react to. I saw the one he did before this, but I didn't react to it. This one. But I said I want to pop up some Boogie reactions to Ruben's channel. I've been doing too much of him lately.
Again, we all enjoyed the VIP demo of Anthem, and we all walked away saying it's buggy with some server issues, but if they fix that, the game is fun, and as long as they get the microtransactions right, the game will be fine. Well, based on these leaks, the microtransactions are not going to be fine. And there is good news. EA did say last June that they promised no loot boxes in Anthem. You would buy exactly what you wanted to purchase. And then on top of that, there would be no way to pay to win. If you invested money in the game, it would probably be cosmetic only. So based on these leaks, that is still the case. That is still true.
That's good.
But once you see these leaks, you'll understand why people are worried. But before we do that, let me explain to you why my glasses keep changing. This video is proudly sponsored by the folks over at Glasses USA, and these glasses and every other pair you've ever seen in one of my videos for the last couple of years has been furnished by the folks over at Glasses USA. And they have one mission, to make sure that when you and I purchase glasses, we never have to drain our bank account to do it. Now they've got house brands that are very good quality at an inexpensive price, but then they also have like the high-end brands like Gucci and Ray-Ban, and since they cut out the middleman, you can save as much as 70% off the retail price. And in fact, if you click on the link in the description box below, you'll be able to buy a complete pair of glasses. That's the lenses and the frames for as little as $30. And these are the exact same glasses you would find in any other glasses store at just a less expensive price. And they can do any types of lenses you need. If you need single focus, if you need bifocals, if you need progressive lenses like I use, they can get them for you. And the best news is the folks at Glasses USA have arranged for a special offer for fans of this channel and people watching this video. So if you click on the link in the description box below today, right now they are going to make you a special offer that's going to make it even better to purchase your first pair of glasses. So do me a favor, click on the link in the description box below and start shopping for glasses right now. You'll be supporting me and you'll save a lot of money, and if you do that, maybe you can afford to actually buy something in the microtransaction market for Anthem, because ooh boy, did they mess up. So this is from the Anthem subreddit, and this was the user there, and this is a little screenshot of what microtransactions may look like for the game. Now, here's a Guardian armor pack, and this is listed as epic. It's 40,000 in-game coins, or 2,000 of their shards, which is their premium currency. Here's another one for the Dreadnought. This is the Dreadnought armor pack. Again, 40,000 coins or 2,000 of their shards. And then here's some smaller items that you can get. A fabric, which will run you 800 shards. A texture here, metal diamond plate. This is 800 shards as well. And as far as we know right now, 100 shards will run you $1. They're about a penny a piece. So that texture we showed you earlier, that's $8 for the texture. And for one of those armor packs, it is $20. Keep in mind, Anthem sells for $60. It is 1/3 the price of the game to get one armor set. That's unheard of. I mean, there are still plenty of free-to-play games that will charge you as much as $20 for a skin or for a texture. You know, League of Legends and Fortnite and these other games. But those games are free to play. Not a $60 buy-in. That's what that $60 buy-in is supposed to do. It's supposed to get you most, if not all, of the stuff in the game. And I don't understand what the point of this is, because if it was a free-to-play game, I would be more likely to pull out the credit card and every season or so spend 20 bucks and get a new skin the way I do on a lot of free-to-play games. But if you're charging me 60 bucks up front just to get into the game, then I'm way less likely to spend money. And if this stuff was $1, maybe $2, I would be interested then, but at 20 bucks for one armor pack, there's just no way. And yes, the good news is you can purchase this stuff using the in-game currency, but we don't currently know the rate at which you will earn that in-game currency. And we've seen with other games like Black Ops 4 or Star Wars Battlefront that when you're trying to earn that in-game currency, they tend to slow it down to a crawl to make you tempted to go ahead and pull out the credit card to just buy the thing you want anyway. But the good news is this may not be the final pricing. BioWare's Chris Schmidt replied on Reddit saying these prices don't represent final stamped for all of eternity pricing. We're iterating on our economy design and balance almost daily, so you're seeing a snapshot of one iteration. This is why we tend not to discuss things like pricing, because it's one of those iterative things that's sure to change frequently right up until the day you play the game. Now, it's good that it's not final. I'm happy with that. But the problem is the game comes out in 3 weeks. The game comes out in 3 weeks, and even they don't know how their microtransactions are going to work yet. And I would imagine it's some sort of balancing act between some of the folks at BioWare, the higher-ups at BioWare, and the folks over at EA who are just seeing dollar signs. They're not seeing a video game, they're just seeing dollar signs. But fortunately, that means it's not been finalized. So if we let the folks at BioWare know, if we let the folks at EA know, this is not how we want the microtransactions to be, maybe, just maybe, they'll listen. Now, ultimately, it will come down to some higher up at EA who doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about the game. He cares about making sure stockholders get rich in 2019. That's what he cares about. But hopefully we can be loud enough to where even he will hear it. And what's so frustrating about this is a lot of us did enjoy the Anthem beta when it worked, but it so infrequently worked over the weekend that BioWare actually had to apologize for the demo and the infinite load problems and the server issues and the bugs inside the game, saying they thought it was fixed internally. They definitely found out when it was launched it was not. BioWare's head of live services over there, Chad Robertson, said the problems were caused by a spike in players entering the game when the demo launched. You think? Like every other live service game that has ever had servers ever? You weren't expecting that? And this has been a problem since the 90s when I was playing EverQuest, when new content launched, when the expansion launched, everybody wanted to...
EA is going to do something for an apology for everyone.
Really?
Yep. We're going to, once the actual full game releases, whoever pre-ordered it and played the VIP demo and couldn't get any access to it, we're going to give out free cosmetic stuff.
Nice.
For everyone that we tried out the demo and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like a giant major apology to the players who didn't got access to the demo.
Yeah.
Because of all the issues they had for the demo servers.
Play day one and right away. World of Warcraft still has this issue sometimes too, and you have to prepare for it by having a large number of servers for the launch, and then scale down as people start to play less and interest wanes. That's how this works. You should know that. You're the head of live services. And the biggest issue everybody's having, the now infamous infinite load screen that everybody saw, didn't seem to be related to server capacity. BioWare said they saw isolated incidents of it during testing, but they believed it to be fixed before the demo launched. And they said, unfortunately, the problem was made worse in the real world where differences with players' ISPs and home networks were introducing new behavior.
So basically...
So again, they were hoping to get it fixed by the end of the demo, but as long as they have that fixed by launch, it's forgivable. But of course, that is the point of a beta. In this place, they call it a demo, but clearly it was just a beta, to find these bugs and to iron out these bugs and get this stuff fixed. So again, I'm still hopeful that the game itself will be good. I'm just afraid that they're going to ruin its PR and its optics through horrible, horrible microtransactions, which, if you haven't been able to tell by now, EA can completely take your game and your stock price. And look, I'll give praise where praise should be due. If you guys plan to give away a lot of content, a lot of raids, a lot of expansions, and you plan to do all of that for free, then maybe $60 is not enough to keep the game alive. I understand that, so you want to charge for microtransactions and let some players play the game for free while others fund it. And I get that. just has to be affordable. You understand it has to be affordable. It can't represent a freemium economy. It needs to be accessible content. It's accessible, even I will buy it occasionally. But because we're in a position where you guys have lost all of our trust, we need to know, not a week after this game launches, not the day this game launches,
Ribbon's been all over Anthem, that's why this reaction is being done for Ribbon's
what
channel.
microtransactions
Let's have done Boogie reaction
because that is going to heavily determine whether or not a lot of people choose to purchase this game,
and I'm not as sad with the pattern of reactions on Ribbon's channel. My actions say straight
EA right now, you know they're talking with BioWare about doing some sort of like battle pass system, which again I'm fine with in a freemium game, in a free-to-play game like a Fortnite, but I'm not happy with it in a paid $60 title. I figure $60 should be enough to get me most everything. But if you are going to include microtransactions at all, they cannot. 3 items should not equal the cost of the entire game. You cannot possibly get it to equate in my brain that the cost of this entire game and all of the mechanics and all of the service and all of the art and all of the world for $60 equates to 3 armor packs. Come on, no brain can comprehend that, and nobody is willing to pay.
They can change the prices,
at least most of them. And mark my words, there's going to be plenty of controversies when it comes to microtransactions from this game. I would almost bet my reputation that at some point they're going to sell something as meaningless as a reticle in Black Ops 4 for this game for like $1 or $2, and we're all going to have to make videos about it. So frustrating, because this really did look like it was going to be a fun game. I hope they get this right. Well, let me kick it off to you. Let me know in the comments section below.
Alright, let's end this video. See you for the next one. See what happens with Anthem.